Hey class, we're gonna go ahead and start on part 2 of percent word problems. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start off by go ahead and writing the example on the board. Here we go. So Pablo bought an electric drill for 85% of the regular price. Okay, so Pablo bought an electric drill for 85% of the regular price. This R a little better. Regular price. Okay? He paid $32.89 for the drill. What was the regular price? Okay? That's the word problem. So, we have to do cubes. First thing, we got to reread the problem over and over again until we understand it. Pablo bought an electric drill for 85% of the regular price. Ask yourself, is that the total amount that the drill cost? What he paid for? No, right? That wasn't the total cost. He paid $32.89 for the drill. What was the regular price? And you got to ask yourself, is the regular price more or less than this number? What he paid for? The regular price is more, right? All right, so let's go ahead and do some cubes. Circle the important numbers, 85%. Actually, let me use another color. And let's go ahead and go over it. 85%, $32.89. Those are two important numbers. Circle the important numbers. Underline the question, what was the regular price? That's the question. We're looking for the regular price, right? Let me stay on this side. We're looking for the regular price. And then box keywords. I believe regular price is a key word here because that's what we're looking for, right? We're looking for the total amount that he paid for. And since I use the word total, right, it's going to help us in a minute. Eliminate unimportant information. Everything looks pretty important. And then let's go ahead and solve this. So we are going to need, another color, the percent equation or the percent proportion, right? And here it goes. So part over total equals the percent we know over 100. Okay, let me put the equal sign a little better. Now, we got to fill in what we know into this one over here, into this proportion over here. So, do we know the percent? Of course we do. It has a percent sign next to it, right? And that percent, make it a little better because I kind of erased it a little bit, is 85%. So we're going to put 85 here. We know 100 is part of the percent proportion, right? Now we got to figure out, do we have the part or the total? It's 32.89 cents. The part he paid or the total he paid for the drill, the original price that he paid was $32.89, the part or the total? $32.89 is the part, is a part of the total payment. So this is going to be 32.89. And do we know the total amount that the drill costs? Do we know the regular price? No, we don't. So here it is. Since we don't know what it is, we put an X there. All right, make sure you have this written down. I am gonna go ahead and erase this all. I'm gonna put this proportion up here so that we're able to solve it. Make sure you got this written down. All right, here we go. So again, we got to remember the question, what was the regular price? That is what we're looking for. Here we go. So we're still working this problem out. You should still have it on your paper. I am erasing for the sake of space. So we have 32.89 over X. The part over the total equals 85% over 100. Erase this. All right, so we're gonna solve this proportion now. We're gonna go ahead and solve this proportion. We start with the variable, right? We always start with the variable. We have X times 85. X times 85, which will get us 85X. Equal sign will come straight down. Equal sign will come straight down like we know. And then we're gonna multiply 32.89 times 100. 32.89 times 100. So on this side right here, if we were to do 32.89 times 100, we couldn't be here all day trying to solve this thing. Instead, let's remember an old mental math trick. If we multiply by 100, or any number with, zeros in it, right? We can actually move the decimal place over as many zeros as we have. So 100 has 2 zeros, so we can move that decimal over 2 times. We're gonna end up with 3,289. That's just a little trick to remember. If it was 10, if we were gonna multiply 32.89 times 10, we would only get 328.9. We'd only be able to move it over 1 time, right? Just a little mental math trick, right? So 3,289 goes here, 3,289 goes right here. All right, now this is a one-step equation. We've solved a lot of these, but these are pretty big numbers. So here we go. What's happening between 85 and X, this little dot? Multiplication. What's the opposite of multiplication? Division, right? We're gonna divide by 85. And whatever we do to the left, we have to do to the right. We're gonna do that to the right. 85. 85 divided by 85. 1. 1 times X. X equal sign will come down again. And now to figure out the regular price for the electric drill that Pablo bought, we have to do 3,289 divided by 85. 3,289 is getting rained on. Where does it want to go? Inside, right? 3,289. 85, crazy one on the out, right? Now we got to figure out how many times 85 going to 328. So again, if we multiply by 85 by 10, we're going to get 850. That's too much. And half of 850 we know is 425. So that'd be times 5. So again, we just know that. We're going to do that over here to the side. 85 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25. Carry the 2. 42, 425. That's too much, right? We need 328. We can do some of the math on this side too. So 85 times 4, that'd be 4 times 5 is 20. Carry my 2. 8 times 4 is 32 plus 2, that's 340. That is still too much. We need 328, right? So 85 times 3. 3 times 5 is 15. Carry my 1. 8 times 3, 24 plus 1, that's 255. That's gonna have to do. All right, so 3 here, above the 8. 85 times 3, we got 255. Subtract 8 minus 5, we get 3. 2 minus 5, we can't do that. Have to borrow. Make this a 12. 12 minus 5, we get 7. 85 won't go into 73. We got to bring the 9 down. 85 into 739. We know that 85 times 10, you just put the 0 at the end, we get 850. That's too much. So we got to come up with something else. So we're going to do 85 times 9. See what we get. 9 times 5, we get 45. Carry my 4. 8 times 9, 72. Plus 4, we get 76. That's too much, right? So we got to do 85 times 8. 8 times 5 is 40. Carry my 4. 8 times 8, 64 plus 4, we get 68. So 680. That'll work. So we get 38. 80, I'm sorry, not 38, but 8. 85 times 8, we get 680. Subtract. 9 minus 0, we get 9. 3 minus 8, again, we have to borrow. 13 minus 8, we get 5. All right, so now we ran out of numbers, so we got to put a 0 here and line up our decimals. Bring a 0 down. How many times will 8 go into 590? We see 85. We're missing 6 and 7, so let's do that right here. 85 times 6. 6 times 5, we get 30. Carry my 3. 8 times 6. 6 times 8 is 48 plus 3, that's 5110. So now let's try 7. 85 times 7. We're going to use all these again. So 7 times 5 is 35. Carry my 3. 8 times 7, 56 plus 3, that's 59. So 7 is too much. We see that. We're going to have to use 6. 85 times 6, we get 510. Subtract 0 minus 0 is 0. 9 minus 1, we get 8. Now 85 into 80. Can't do that. We got to bring down our 0. Let me erase this one. How many times will 85 go into 80? We see, 800. We see that 9 will get us 765. And remember, we said that 85 times 10 will get us 850. That's too much. So we're going to use the 9. We're going to use this one right here, right? 765. So we're going to put a 9 here. 85 times 9, we get 765. Move this. Subtract. We got to borrow from the 8, make it a 7. 10, make that a 9, make that a 10. 10 minus 5, we get 5. 9 minus 6, we get 3. Bring down a 0. How many times will 85 go into 350? 4 times. And we're going to stop right here because we're talking about money, right? We're talking about money. And since we're talking about money, we know back here we don't really understand these quite yet. 4 will make 9 stay the same. So the price of the drill was $38.69. That's the total price of the drill. Now notice we got a lot of math going on here, but understanding this is key, that this was the original price that Pablo paid for the drill. All right, this is the original price that Pablo paid for the drill. Again, we used a lot of long division to get us that 38.694, which we said that rounding to the cents, the 9, right? 4 or less, let it rest. And our original price came out to be $38.69. All right, thanks for watching. There it is.